Day 23 of Oscar Pistorius' trial in the North Gauteng High Court has come and gone, and it saw Harry Nel wrap up his cross-examination for the state. At the end of his cross-examination, Harry Nel summed up what the state believes, and that's that Oscar Pistorius and Reeva Steenkamp were in a fight, that Reeva had eaten about 2 hours before she was killed, and that the neighbors heard them fighting. Harry Nel also believes that Oscar Pistorius meant to shoot Reeva Steenkamp, that he pointed his gun at the door with the intention to kill Reeva, knowing that she was behind the door. Harry Nel conceded that Oscar Pistorius is remorseful for what he did, but that doesn't change the fact that he did it. After Harry Nel's cross-examination, Barry Rue took the opportunity to re-examine Oscar Pistorius after Harry Nel had concluded his cross-examination. And Barry Rue was very quick to speak to Oscar Pistorius. He simply clarified 2 points. The first was Oscar Pistorius' testimony made it sound like he was unsure of what he was doing, that he didn't mean to pull the trigger, he didn't mean to shoot through the door. Now, that changes things entirely. But Barry Rue was quick to confirm with Oscar Pistorius he did pull the trigger, he did mean to shoot through the door, but he did it in self-defense. He did it believing that it wasn't Reeva on the other side of the door, and whoever was on the other side of the door posed a real threat to his life and to the life of Reeva Steenkamp. Barry Rue also clarified that Reeva Steenkamp's jeans that were on the floor, that formed a large part of Harry Nel's cross-examination, weren't turned inside out like Harry Nel had originally said, but showed a picture to prove that the jeans were the right way around. It's now the defense's turn to call witnesses to the stand, and the first defense witness is a forensic geologist called Roger Dixon, who is showing the courtroom, at least trying to show the courtroom, that all the forensic evidence on the door and on the cricket bat and on Oscar Pistorius' prosthetics validate what Oscar Pistorius and the defense were saying all along. Perhaps one of the most interesting facets of today's testimony, or today's court proceedings, is that Harry Nel has asked for the court case to be postponed until the 5th of May. Now, the defense are in agreement with this, and Judge Masipa is yet to decide whether this can be allowed. If she does allow it, that is, if she does allow the court case to resume on the 5th of May, it will just be 2 days away from national elections on the 7th of May and a couple days away from the 12th of May, where Shree Ndavani is expected to appear in the Western Cape High Court. For the latest news and information on Oscar Pistorius, visit news24.com, follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channels.